Bringing the breaking news regarding Charlton, who have confirmed that the purchase of the club by East Street Investments, Abu Dhabi-based company, has been completed. This is what Roland Duchâtelet has said. It was vital, he said, for the long-term health of Charlton that this deal was completed at the very start of the January transfer window. It allows the new owners to commit resources to the football side in order to bring in new players who will help secure the club's position in the Championship. Indeed, we were bringing you the news of Andre Green's loan in the last hour. Now, this is hugely exciting time for everyone, he says, involved with Charlton. I believe the club is in safe hands with His Excellency Tahnoon Nimer, Matt Southall and Jonathan Heller.
Yeah, Charlton 19th in the Championship at the moment, 5 points clear of the relegation zone. This is what their chairman, Matt Southall, has said. I've been fortunate to meet many of the dedicated staff who have served the club so loyally and diligently and whose love of Charlton Athletics shines through. Their enthusiasm is part of the reason why we are so confident of building something special now the takeover is complete. This is a great opportunity for ESI, and we are thankful to Roland Duchâtelet and his team for giving us the chance to build on such strong foundations. Now, for us, the hard work begins. We already have plans in place to support Lee and his staff over the next month. So the top line there, Charlton confirmed the purchase of the club by East Street Investments has been completed. A new year, and for Charlton, it's the start of a new era. Unpopular owner Roland Duchâtelet is gone, with East Street Investments completing their takeover today. This is what Charlton's new chairman, Matt Southall, has had to say. It has been my privilege to attend every game and see for myself why this football club means so much to so many people. I've met hundreds of fans, attended some of the club's community schemes and spoken with people for whom Charlton Athletic means everything. He goes on to say, rest assured, we will never lose sight of that and will do everything in our power to protect that legacy and the long-term future of the club. Charlton has gone through a turbulent period with supporters voicing their frustration at Duchâtelet on a number of occasions over the past few years. His reign is over after 5 years in charge, and the outgoing owner has backed the takeover to be a success. This is what he's had to say. It was vital for the long-term health of Charlton Athletic that this deal was completed at the very start of the January transfer window. It allows the new owners to commit resources to the football side in order to bring in new players who will help secure the club's position in the Championship. This is a hugely exciting time for everybody involved with Charlton Athletic, and I believe the club is in safe hands with His Excellency Tahnoon Nimer, Matt Southall and Jonathan Heller. Former Charlton striker Darren Bent believes the club can finally move forward under new ownership.
Now there's a bit of a sense of direction. I mean, we know that Lee Bowyer and the coaching staff down there, Johnny Jackson, Andy Marshall, been working miracles on pretty much no budget, having to get loans in, and it's been difficult. But now the takeover's happened, that's massive. Hopefully there can be a little bit of stability there, and hopefully we can see Charlton moving up the league, because they got off to an unbelievable start, first 6 games, hadn't lost. I'm thinking, I'm getting ahead of myself, thinking, I think they're going to get promoted. This is their year. But unfortunately, obviously they fell off a little bit. But listen, I think with this takeover, I think they're in a really good place, and hopefully now, maybe not this season, but next season, they can really mount a challenge to get.
Developments there.
Yeah, finally, the long drawn-out process of selling Charlton is completed, and many Charlton fans are delighted to see the back of this man, Roland Duchâtelet, the Belgian businessman who bought the club in 2014. His methods were not popular with fans, vocal, vociferous protest for many, many years. In 2017, he announced he was ready to sell up, but fans felt he was holding out for too much money. Well, in November, he struck a deal with a group called East Street Investment, and today, confirmation that that group is the new owner of Charlton Athletic, and the Roland Duchâtelet era is finally over.
Yeah, well, let's hope there's some good days for Charlton ahead. Thanks very much.
One other game tonight in the Championship, and a major boost tonight for many, many Charlton fans, because a new takeover has been completed of the football club. And tonight Charlton face Swansea. It's at the Liberty Stadium, home of Swansea, of course. But let's go there now and hear from Charlton boss Lee Bowyer.
A big game ahead for you tonight, but really only one place we can start with you. It's been announced that East Street Investments have completed their takeover. What does it mean initially for you and your team?
It means that the club are moving forward. It's been a long time coming. Since I've been in charge, that it's been getting threatened to be sold. So now the club's moved forward, and there's been a lot of positive things said. So yeah, I'm happy. Our fans will be happy. and most important thing is that we can start building.
I know when we've spoken ahead of a few games this year, you've been a little frustrated, as many managers are, sometimes your position, limited budget, limited squad numbers. Do you feel that now you might be going to war with 2 arms and 2 legs in front of you rather than perhaps tied behind your back?
It sounds good. It sounds good what you're saying there. This is a discussion what we're going to have now. Obviously, it's only just gone through. It's all fresh. So this is discussions we're going to have to start having now, especially that the window's just opened. So I have no doubt that the group that's come in, that they're good people. I've spoken to them, and they're looking forward to moving the club forward, like I've said. So there's been a lot of positive things said. But regarding who we're going to bring in and if we're going to be bringing in any people, I think we all have to be patient. It takes time. You can't just be going to bring in players and taking risks. We've done well in the recruitment so far, so we're not going to be silly, and we'll just have to build slowly.
So you heard Lee Bowyer there. It all means that Roland Duchâtelet's reign as Charlton owner is over after East Street Investments completed their takeover. Now, Charlton as a club has gone through a turbulent period, with fans voicing their frustration at Duchâtelet on several occasions over the past few years. His ownership is over tonight after 5 years in charge, and he himself admits it became too complicated for him. He would have done things differently with hindsight, and that he would never buy an English football club again.
It's like everything in life, you know, there's some ups and downs. There was also some ups as well, by the way, for Charlton. Many people enjoy going to football. It's a kind of enjoyment. That was also the basis for football initially. And that's also very important in life, that people enjoy themselves.
If you were to be owner again, Roland, there are many things I'm sure you would do differently. Would that be correct?
Yes, sure. And one learns from experience, that's quite clear.
You once told me that buying Charlton was possibly the worst business decision you've ever made.
Yeah, from a business perspective, definitely. For me, it was a bit too complicated, given the other employments of time I had and other issues as well.
What chance that you would ever own another football club in England?
There's no chance.
So East Street Investments take over Charlton from Roland Duchâtelet, and this is what Charlton's new chairman, Max Southall, has had to say tonight. He says, it's been my privilege to attend every game and see for myself why this football club means so much to so many people. I've met hundreds of fans, attended some of the club's community schemes, and spoken with people for whom Charlton Athletic means everything. Southall goes on to say, rest assured, we will never lose sight of that. And we'll do everything in our power to protect that legacy and the long-term future of the club.
Now there's a bit of a sense of direction. I mean, we know that Lee Bowyer and the coaching staff down there, Johnny Jackson, Andy Marshall, been working miracles on pretty much no budget, having to get loans in, and it's been difficult. But now the takeover's happened, that's massive. Hopefully there can be a little bit of stability there, and hopefully we can see Charlton moving up the league, because they got off to an unbelievable start. First 6 games, hadn't lost. I'm thinking, I'm getting ahead of myself, thinking, I think they're going to get promoted. This is their year. But unfortunately, obviously they fell off a little bit. But listen, I think with this takeover, I think they're in a really good place, and hopefully now, maybe not this season, but next season, they can really mount a challenge to get promoted.
The takeover of Charlton Athletic Football Club has been confirmed this afternoon. It's been bought by East Street Investments, a business consortium based in Abu Dhabi. Rumours of a sale had surrounded the club since 2017. New chairman Matt Southall said he's ready to build something special now that the takeover is complete.